We are in BeamNG Drive today. Now, why are we in BeamNG Drive? Because this isn't BeamNG Drive, this is automation. What the hell is wrong with me? We are in automation. We are going to be playing BeamNG Drive. But welcome to automation. Why are we in automation? I love this game. This is just a handful of cars that I've created like just over the past few weeks. Every now and then I'll go through and I'll delete my old cars and I'll just start making new ones. Same thing with the engines. As you can see, I got a bunch of nice cool engines here, but I got a specific car in mind today that I want to do. This is heavily inspired off of the YouTuber Gingium, for a car that I haven't seen him work on in a minute. Don't know what happened to him. It was his drag Volvo. I love that thing. I think it's awesome. But I have a different idea. I really like the idea of wheelie cars. Just absolutely useless cars. I think they are, but I still think they're cool, you know? But the problem with a wheelie car is they flip backwards a lot. So what's a good, fix for that? You make it a wagon. You make it a wagon. And because this long piece back here, just the long bumper, the long tail is really gonna help plant it on the ground, like this guy. I feel like something in this four-door right here will be fantastic. And I want it to be heavy. If I'm copying something that's like a Volvo, it's got to be heavy like a Volvo. So steel. I think these had a monocoque chassis. I'm not sure. We're just gonna go steel all the way around. Front longitudinals, gonna go all the way to the back. These I believe were struts in the front and solid axle in the back. So that'll be fine. Since it's Volvo, I'm gonna give it a +5 quality on that. So I want to keep it the four-door wagon, the four-door wagon. Where is it? You? I feel like that's not it. Yeah, that's too big. Where's my other four-door wagon? Was it you? Yeah, it was you. I want it short. I want that thing cut. Can I make this? I can make the back even longer. Absolutely yes. I feel like this is going to be a mistake. But that's fine. That's fine. We're living like Larry, right? It's Volvo, so body quality slider up. Paint? What about like a nice... Ooh, I like that. I like that. We're gonna go with that. I don't even know what that color is. What is this color called? It's just paint clone. You sadden me! I'm clicking things and don't know what I'm clicking. Okay, I'm fine with that being chrome, aluminum, whatever the hell it is. We'll come back to this. I am not a body designer by any means. I like to make engines. I like to make cars go fast. So we'll come back to that. Rear-wheel drive. Here's the fun part for me, making the new engine. We're gonna say that we're building this in like 2005. Say we're building this in 2005. 60-degree V8. No, this is not gonna be like your typical Volvo engine. I don't even know what the hell comes in a Volvo. I don't know anything about Volvos. Why are my pistons blue? Earlier they were red, now they are blue. Okay. We're gonna go for a cast iron block. We're gonna make it, I want to make it a 5.4. But I don't want it to have like a super high stroke. Let's see if I get this. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Just leave it alone. Just there. It's 5.4. Push rod. And we're gonna do aluminum billet race head. Should we just do the billet block? I feel like we're going for a wheelie build. We should just go for the block too. And it makes me. Should we do a 90-degree? Maybe for 90 degrees make more torque, right? I think I want that. Should we overbore it? Make it a 5.7? Yeah, I think we do. And we're just gonna go billet, titanium, and I believe it's forged light I want, right? Yep, forged light. Harmonic on there. We'll just call this a Chevy engine. I'm not, we'll call it an LS. It's good quality. I'll give that to the LS. It's good quality. Make it scream at like 7,500 RPM. Maybe it can go up even higher. We'll see. Give it a standard 10-to-1 compression. No turbos or anything like that right now. Direct injection per cylinder, straight through the snout. Straight through the snout. We're gonna run it on E85 with race intakes. ITBs looking mighty nice. What does the other ones look like? That's almost the size of the engine. Mid. I like that look. I personally like that look. I mean, tubular race, dual exhaust, no cats, no mufflers, +5 on that. I said +5, thank you. Alright, so we're making good power for what it is. Apparently this thing revs to the frickin' moon. So I'm gonna take it up to 9,000 RPM. Just give it a hog-ass cam. Yeah. So we're making less torque than I thought, honestly. Do the 90 degrees make less torque? I don't know how that works. BBT seems to help. Current octane 91, but what is my actual octane? Like, where, fuel? Thank you. 105. So, fuel system, just give it all the fuel, give it all the timing. AR ratio. Doesn't like that. Take that down. See, I don't think this is not gonna wheelie is the problem, and that's wheelie bad. It's a turbos. 2 turbos. Smart boost. Variable ball bearing. That's power. That's power I like to see. Hell yeah. Boost. Just keep giving it boost. Give it all of the boost. 1,000? That might wheelie. 1,000 might wheelie. Give it more springs. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Can I do better pistons? Forge light. But that's RPM, and RPM's already struggling. If I just do forge and sacrifice, that's actually a really good sacrifice. We'll just do that. We will just do that. And compression. We're actually almost at perfect. Has a lot of unutilized octane. I said 105. I'll take it up to a... Oh. Okay. Peter out at 11.5 compression. That's a really good graph. I mean, maybe we can get it to kick in sooner. To reduce sizes on some of this stuff. Oh yeah, we'll get kicking a lot sooner. Yeah, like it's kicking in sooner, which is great, but that graph isn't looking too happy, you know? Yeah, we're losing top end power, but I really need that bottom end power too, you know? As long as I can keep it over 1,000. I can't believe it's letting me do that. What if I feed it more boost to make up for the power? Oh my god. Okay, now it's failing. Now it's failing. We're under 1,000 horsepower. All right, we got 1,000 horsepower. Like, that turbo is just on kill. Not like it's not like it's shooting right up or anything like that. Holy smokes. Oh, turbo quality +5. What am I doing? Can I do more now? I can. I can. Oh, it's letting me do stuff I shouldn't be able to do. Okay, this graph is not happy now. Okay. 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 What if I up the cam again? Okay, I'm starting to lose. I actually got that little bump in the graph right there. That's fine. Don't worry about that. It doesn't like more boost. Ooh, but it does in the bottom end. I could actually probably take this to 8,000 RPM instead of 9. And it'd be a lot happier. So I think I'm going to do that. Take it down to 8,000 RPM. Red line. More cam. Less cam. A lot less cam. A lot less cam. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm starting to lose top end, but look at that torque. Look at the torque I got. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty good engine I'm making. I'm excited to see how it's going to sound. Oh, I didn't even +5 this. What am I doing? Hell yeah. I love my +5s. Don't go all the way back. Hey, I didn't +5 you either. What am I doing? Huh. Engine bay is very full. I don't care about that necessarily. Let's intercooler. What am I doing with the intercooler? And my exhaust is probably restricted as all hell too. Yeah. Give me a bigger intercooler. Make it at least acceptable. Give us some more intercooling. Yeah. Dual exhaust. It should be dual. Oh my god, look at the power. The compressor isn't happy though. Well, if I just compressor no happy, so I make. Oh, dude, it's just on the bottom. That's on kill. Can I? How far can I take this back now? Yeah, that compressor is not happy, but I'm still over 1,000 horsepower. Oh, but I lose all that torque at the end. But torque at the end isn't what I want. I want that torque up top, right? I'm losing like 100 horsepower for the, like minimal differences. Oh, I'll go back to where I was. That's fine. That's fine. We need to move on. Let's test this thing. Let's hear how it sounds. Let's blow out my eardrums. I'm more than okay with that. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's what it looks like. This thing is massive. This thing is gnarly. I'm surprised it fits. Just one quick check. One quick check. One quick check. Oh my god. It just keeps going too. 9,500 RPM. Okay, bye. It costs $5,200. That's less than I thought, honestly. We're gonna do this in advanced. Ooh, okay, so we really need to go into like 2005 tech for this as well. Yes. Sequential or dual clutch? I feel like sequential, 6-speed, top gear, 250. First gear is gonna go to like 65 with a nice long spread between them. And it's actually going to be a sequential 4-speed. Because I feel like that's better for, like, quarters. No limiter. I don't know which one hooks better. I really don't. I feel like the viscous would, honestly. We'll go for oil because the stats are good. We'll do +5 quality on that. I just like my +5 quality. Drag slicks, because that's what we're here for, and give it a little bit of steering up front. 195s in the front should be plenty thick enough, and then in the back, okay, please do the thing. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Can we please? Boom. What you want? You need bigger tires, bud? Oh, you need fatties. I'm also putting you on a 15 because 14s look gross. What can I do to make you work more? Big old fenders? Yeah. Ooh, 355s in the back. I like the look of that. I might take that down to 13s in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna take that down to 13s in the back and 17. Wrong button. 17s in the front. And I'll put some cool tires on it. Yeah. I hope this works out. Forged rims, +5 quality. We just max out the front too, 215s. No, that's more weight on the front. Actually, let's make it like 165s. Yeah, and then we'll just space it out a little bit to make it look good. Cool. Vented disc, 2 piston in the front, give it like a 10-inch, 11-inch brake, it's fine. Solid disc in the back, 1 piston, give her a 9. You know, something realistic, but the game's still gonna yell at me about. No skid tray, no cooling flaps. It doesn't need a lot of airflow because it's going from point A to point B. Doesn't need brake airflow. What's my drag coefficient? That doesn't matter. We're doing wheelies. We're doing wheelies. I'm gonna keep the bench in the back because why not? Look how big that fucking ass is. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna do like a premium interior with luxury infotainment. Ooh, wait, it's 88 though, so we need to take this back to 88. No, let's not do that. Let's just go back in time. Let's say somebody put a CD player in here, a nice CD player. And we're gonna make it heavy for reasons. This thing already is not that heavy, is it? I noticed that. Just noticed that. We're gonna do a manual circulating ball. No, manual rack and pinning. Pinning? It's a pinning. We are gonna give it traction control if it needs it. +5 quality because Volvo. Advanced 2000s because of Volvo. Actually, let's go to 80s. Advanced 80s because Volvo. All the way on the rear because wheelie car. Standard gas monotube, passive sway bars. Camber, 0. That doesn't matter. Springs, soft marshmallow in the back. Dampers, I think that needs to be the same. Sway bars in the back. I'm pushing you up though. So hopefully that stops it from going like side to side. That's the hope. And then we're gonna jack that up. That tire looks so small on there for what it is. See, there's nothing yelling at me about the tires. Can I put bigger tires on it? I cannot. Can I even just unjust the back? No. Womp womp. I think that's really all we need to do because realistically, see, it says top speed 246. That's what a top gear is. I'm just gonna take it to wherever the top gear is, and now it says 264. It gets 8.3 miles to the gallon. That's better than my Mustang was. That's sad. It weighs 3,800 pounds. What's the weight difference? It's still mostly on the front. I put it all on the rear. That's crazy. I don't know if this is gonna wheelie, but we're sure as hell gonna try. I'm gonna go and make this over real quick. Try and make it look nice. I don't know if I'm gonna show it. Okay, and I'll be back to you. It's hideous. I don't know what else to say other than it's hideous, and it's got chrome that I can't be bothered to change. I like the stance of it. I guess it's got that nice swoop back there. So I put a little wide body kit on there, you know, kind of thing. I put the dual side exit because I thought it was cool, and I stand by that. I think it's cool. I tried putting it up here, but then the exhaust pipes down here did wonky stuff. And I want it to look a little nicer. I don't know how I feel about these rims. I wanted to have that nice, like, concave, you know, sinking into the rim type thing. I put a fuel cap on it, you know, to make it lower accurate. Because, you know, cars need fuel, right? Even though this probably has a fuel cell somewhere in it. Probably closer up front. You know, I don't know. That'd probably kill you. Because, you know, explosion. I did remember to put handles on it because, you know, you need to be able to get into the car. Yes, it is a Volvo, but I registered it in California. So basically this whole car can't exist because it's got drag slicks and aftermarket exhaust and twin turbos and a giant engine and 1,000 horsepower. And I don't think that California would let any of that happen. But let's see what this thing weighs in the end. Let's see what it's like. 37.99 pounds. It costs $61,000. Only costs $18,000 to make. See, this is the problem. 8.3 miles a gallon. Not great. Drivability is garbage. All of that. Performance. Yeah, I don't know if this thing is gonna wheelie. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's got no downforce. Like, it's making lift, honestly. So actually, it should lift the front up, right? It should lift the front up, right? 0 to 60 or whatever, 62 I think is 100 kilometers is 2.23 seconds. That is fantastic. And then 0.8 seconds from 80 to 120. Estimated quarter mile is 9.02. Okay. Well, let's export this to BeamNG. I almost called BeamNG Automation. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, here we are in BeamNG. Not Automation BeamNG, I got it right this time. With the car that I did not name. Matter of fact, what is the name of this car? Let's look at that. The Malva Chameleon. Sure. Whatever you say, game. But as you may have noticed, you know, with us being on drag slicks and all this, on the all that, and it being a wheelie car, you would think that we'd be at the drag strip, right? Well, I thought it would be incredibly funny to come out here first. And first, let's just listen to this engine. That sounds phenomenal. Now, I'm going to have the audio down on my part because I lost my headphones, so I can't really hear what's going on. But at least you guys can, and I can already tell you this thing sounds amazing. So before we go to the test track, I am already overheating the car. That's wonderful. Before we go to the test track, I wanted to try it on some things that weren't the drag strip. As you can see, this thing squats in the back pretty damn good. Hopefully that'll be good for us. And also, I don't know what's going on with like this part right here, but it's just soft body physics being soft body physics. I want to take it around this dirt track here and see how it goes. I don't know how well this is gonna turn out. Let's just see. Power to the floor. And it doesn't turn. It doesn't turn. I mean, what do I expect with drag slicks on the front, right? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. It doesn't dip in. It slides out. That's for dang sure. Okay, I'm overheating. You give it any throttle and it just overheats immediately, which is fine. And this thing just kind of soaks up the. It actually does those jumps really good. Hey, look, it did a wheelie! It did a wheelie! Hey! When it slams back down, it'll do a wheelie. Hopefully that's a good omen for the drag strip. This thing isn't too... If it turned better, I bet you... I want to make a rally version of this now. With maybe better cooling. Can I clear it? I cleared it, and it actually landed it pretty well. Now, mind you, I am babying this thing to make sure it actually lives through this. It seems like the biggest problem so far is it does not want to turn into the corners unless you slide it. And with it being drag radials, it just doesn't want to slide either. And gaskets are damaged. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick it in second, and the next straightaway, I'm just gonna give her the beans. Okay. Okay. It crashes pretty good. I don't know what the heck is up with all of that deformation, but The front crashed somewhat realistically, right? Now, I want to see how it does on, like, city roads. We are out on some city roads. Gotta love BeamNG's fast travel. This game is really turning into something else. I love it. Roll down the hill, got the clutch in. Right bumper down, we'll start the car. Okay, the clutch did not work for whatever reason. Now it is. Alright, unprepped surface. Let's see what happens. What, do you want to race? Wagon versus wagon? Yo! That's a rocket ship! Hold up. Okay, this car's doing something really weird. This thing is a rocket ship. I'm gonna stick it in second and let it go off. Before it overheats, hopefully. Build up boost, let's go. This thing is nuts. Holy crap. And yeah, there's that lift. Oh my god. Holy crap. Well, that's why you don't street race, boys and girls. let's respawn that. This thing is nuts. I wish I was getting more than 30 FPS though. That'd be really nice. All right, let's try to get this onto like the highway and see if it can just like cruise the highway. Very soft in the back, third gear. Now, mind you, this only has a 4-speed transmission. We're not overheating. What if, so I'm at the top of first right now. First gear only goes up to about 62 miles per hour. What if I drop it to second and just hit it? Going down the highway, it kind of steers too. Oh my god. Look at that lift on the front. Hold up. How do I slow down? How do I slow down? You? Look at that lift on the front too, the whole way. Heck yes, I built something good. That does not look good. That can't be promising. That's, oh. Well, speed kills. Let's. Oh wait, I forgot the tires actually like do cool stuff when you go too, don't you? So if I go there, I'm gonna slow down time. I want to watch the tire do the thing. That is so cool to watch. And look, you can watch the front actually lift off the ground a little bit. That is so cool to watch. I don't care what anybody says. Get that shift into second, just watch all the power just dig into the ground. Oh, I think I'm hitting the side, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, let's get out of that. Alright, I like this. It needs some refinement for sure. Maybe not as soft in the back, but that definitely helps it. And look at it just go, it's fast. And it just shears it. It just shears it off like it's nothing. That is so dangerous. I love it. Alright, let's get to what we all came for. Mia Khalifa. Is there a drag strip here? Is that a drag strip? Oh yeah, it's the drag strip, okay. Alright, so now we are in the drag strip. Let's line her up. Now, I tried to make this a sequential so I wouldn't have to mess with a clutch, not thinking that a sequential needs a clutch to get through first, I think, at least. So, I don't have a wheel setup. I'm just using... Yeah, car died. This is gonna take a minute to get a good run. So I'll be back when I have a good run. Alright, we're perfectly lined up. We're perfectly lined up. Wheelie, oh my god! Yep, it wheelies. It dies. It wheelies and it dies. Holy crap. Maybe there's too much caboose on this thing. Holy Moses. Let's try it back down there, and there's so much grip on this surface. What if I second shift? And it just bogs down because second gear's 100 mile an hour, 120 mile an hour. Holy crap, turbo's overheating. So I think that's the main problem with this car, is the turbo overheat. The turbo overheats, then the rest of the car overheats. So I'm gonna set a respawn marker here. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll back up to there again, and let's try this again. See if we can get a clean pass. The answer to that is no. The answer to that was no. We're gonna keep going until we get a good launch. There we go. Just lifting the front the whole time. I just want to get a good time. Oh, you can't see the time? You have to line it up. I bet you by the time I get back there, it won't be on the screen. Come on. Let's get over there. Let's get over there before it disappears. I need to see this. Man, this thing just goes. Yeah, it didn't show. All right, we're going to attempt. We're going to make an attempt. The car also just does not stop either. Oh, I think the car's dead. It's overheating pretty bad. All right. Let's try to do this. View details. Start challenge. Hopefully it'll let me use the car I'm using. Yes. Oh, it's making me use my overheated version of the car? No, it's not. Okay. There we go, I'm on the line. Stage. Holy crap, I can't keep it on the road. You got this. I'm surprised I was actually able to keep that as long as I could. Oh my god, this car actually needs a parachute. Oh, I didn't even see. Total time 9.9, so it's a 10-second car, that's for sure. Wow. Let's do that one more time. I need to have a clean pass, because stop. Haha. Oh, am I not staged? God damn it. Against the fucking jet bus? Okay. That was actually a really good start for me, though. I just want to be a 9.5. That's all I care about. Alright, stop the vehicle. That bus does not stop. The bus crashed. Stop the vehicle. 9.7. I can get a 9.5 though. Oh, it actually shows you a slip. Continue a challenge start. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing. No, that's not what I want. I need vehicle settings, please and thank you. Vehicle config. There we go. Tuning. Springs. Ride height. Let's raise that. Yeah, boy. I'm actually going to increase rear tire pressure because it's just doing too much. It's got too much grip, and I need it to not grip as much. Alright, now that we're here, will you stop? Thank you. Alright, let's start the challenge. Let's try this again. I'm definitely going to do automatic gearboxes from here on out. Oh, I way overshot it. What do you mean? Whoa, I made it worse. I made it worse, but it is definitely a wheelie machine, and you can't tell me that it's not. Stop the vehicle. I don't think I can. I got disqualified. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. I made the world's weirdest. Look at that. Look at that. I made the world's weirdest Volvo, based, not really based, I'd say inspired by Gingium's drag Volvo that he was building. I think it's awesome. I love this. I hope that he continues to make that build if he hasn't gotten rid of it already. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more Beam and automation, let me know. I can definitely make it happen. I really enjoy making these videos and making playing the game itself. So just let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.